Kia ora, welcome to this week's video. I've grabbed Efessel Collins, Auckland City Councillor, in school today, working with some of our kids. I know Jyoti, our Pacifica mentor, had grabbed you because she knew you're in town. And I just heard a little bit of what you're saying. What are the key messages that you gave to our boys today?
Yeah, I'm really keen for them to know that someone believes in them, that we've got teachers in the school that they can really lock into and get a real sense of, yeah, they're great teachers, we learn heaps of science or maths, whatever it is, but that teacher believes in me. And the fact that they know that teacher believes in them just takes them that extra step forward, gives them a real level of confidence that they might not otherwise have. So then they go for it at school.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, well, and the other thing I was saying to them was that they've got good culture. It's good to be Samoan in a Western system. It's good to be Tongan. Keep your languages, keep going to church. That's part of who you are, and bring all of yourself to school.
Yeah, what are some things that the school, like those of us that are not Pacifica, what are some of the things that we can do to continue to make Wellington College a great place for our Pacifica kids?
I think that starts by just listening, just hearing people out, seeing what they've got to say, how do they find their stories, and giving them that level of voice. And then it's engaging with the parents, making sure that parents feel like they're part of the school too. They can just come into the school, talk to you and say, this is what my desire is for the kids. Once you've got those strong relationships in place, I think it's easy.
Yeah, awesome. It's Samoan Language Week next week. That's one opportunity for one of our groups of Pacific Island kids to, and for all of us, just to be deliberate about that Pacifica culture. So we've got a flag raising ceremony at 7:30 on Monday. There's a speaker and assembly. There's a range of other things happening next week, and they're all on our website. So that would be good. What about the Pacifica parents? Like we need to make this a place that they feel like they're part of it. What else can they do to support these kids? And coming to Wellington College, they've shown they've got aspirations for their kids. They want them to go to university. They want them to contribute, and they do, to our society.
Well, keep doing the things they're currently doing, praying for them, talking Samoan or Tongan at home. But the other thing they can do is feel free that they can speak to teachers. Find some questions, talk with their kids about what they're going through, what are they finding challenging or really good at school, and then that can be the basis for a conversation with the school. So once the conversations are happening, they can always start off at a real base level, but they'll grow, and then the school can say, this is what we really need of your son. We'd really like him to think about university education or think about getting into a trade. And a lot of our parents are still kind of focused on, you've got to be a lawyer or a doctor. I know my parents were. But there's other things, mate. If you become a tradie, we know there's big money in that too, and our parents can once they understand that, they'll push our kids that way too.
So getting that information, backing your kids, digging deep into your own culture and living it.
Yeah. And they're doing that now.
I know.
And the school wants them to do
Totally.
it. You want them to do it
so
too.
much. Yeah.
And so it's important that they feel like actually it's that the school's licensing the kids to be themselves, and we are too. And then you've got a really fiery, burning flame of this excitement to be everything they want to be. And just talking to your young people today, they're amazing. They are so bright. They're really intelligent, real critical thinkers, and they're great sports people too. They've got the whole lot. Yeah.
Awesome. They bring so much to the school community. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here. It's lovely to meet you and to have for you to pass those messages on, and thank you for being part of this. I just got two really important messages for our school community. The PPDA industrial action on Wednesday means we just can't run school. We just don't have enough non-union staff members to be running our school. So we're asking you to keep the boys at home that day. We can provide supervision for a small number of students. There's details on the website about what you do if your son is going to be coming to school. Friday next week is the day before the long weekend, and on that day we have the Loophead conference. So that's a teacher-only day or a staff-only day. So our students will again not be at school, and the teachers will be collaborating, thinking about this sort of stuff really, building professional relationships across Wellington so that we can continue to teach all our young people in the best possible way. So ka kite, have a great weekend, and we'll stay in touch. Bye-bye.